Morning, everybody. Just a little video called Catch Up and whatnot. I hope you're all well. I have just about recovered from the weekend. It was a very a weekend full of laughter. Really, we had a great time. Some new faces. Met Dave and Brad for the first time. Dave, Subcommandante 73, I think 73. Brad, whose name I forget just off the top of my head, and of course the mighty Jens. What makes me laugh, and I've watched his videos and stuff, is you'll notice when he was with the camera, and you kind of look up like that. We met, Dean and I met him at the station, and I wasn't expecting a sort of somebody of about 4'3" or something like that. But Jens is very tall. I mean, I'm not particularly tall. I'm about 5'7", but Jens is, the mighty Jens, and a man, considering it's not his first time, with a wonderful sense of humour. We went and visited Clive. I apologise to everybody. I know there's the little teaser video on my site of Clive. But Neil, myself, Jens and Dean went in and had an audience, I think it's the best way to describe it, with the man himself. Obviously bought lots of tobacco. And then we went and had lunch. And I've already started, and pretty much what you saw in my videos and Jens's is really what happened. Quite a lot of laughing and joking and having a lot of fun, I have to say. Saturday, and then Saturday I did not feel well. I think I said to the Divine Marquis and the Venerable Miss Fraser, it's possibly one of the worst hangovers I've ever had. Jens gave me this lethal. It's shielded for reasons that it changes colour if you don't. It's his sort of own brew schnapps, and had a few glasses of that and whatnot. But it was great fun. This was the tobacco I bought. Had a couple of aged tins. This is about 3 years old. Provost mixture by J.J. Fox. I suggested in the evening that maybe it had been made as a kind of a counterpart to Presbyterian mixture, but I found out from my researches that in fact it was made for the Dean of Trinity College Dublin, and it was his own mixture which Fox has made up for him in Dublin. So and it's very nice, very nice. I have to say, other Fox's blends I've tried, I've not really enjoyed that much. This one sat in the cupboard probably for so long as it has because of that. But I cracked the tin. I thought, well, it's aged, and it was really nice. It's a kind of rich fruit cake with the smoky hints of Latakia. It's Virginia and Cavendish, so it's quite sweet, but very nice. One of the things Jens gave me was a tin of Catstown Blue. In the UK, we can only get the mixture, which I have to say is rather ordinary. I've smoked a bit now, and it's rather nice. So anyway, a lovely weekend. Great to see Dean and Neil again. Meeting Jens for the first time. A really nice chap, I have to say. What you see in the videos is what you get. He's a very genuine, very funny man, and we had a splendid time, as Nico did as well. Of course, he had a night out at the pub, which it was quite funny. It was quite cold, but we were braving the elements to soak and smoke and whatnot. And Nico decided he'd had enough and was barking at the door of the pub. He got let in by somebody, and he just hopped up on one of the sofas and fell asleep. Fortunately, it's very bull terrier friendly, that pub, because the landlord Bob, who sadly wasn't there, his son was though, and they love bull terriers, so he was allowed to sleep on one of the sofas while the rest of us continued our evening. We met lots of, obviously, people were very interested in what we were, one because we were all wearing Viking helmets, and two because we were smoking pipes. So we met a big group of Swedes and a German chap from the Ruhr, and it was a very nice evening. Very nice evening. Some other things. The wonderful Father Francis, Holy Smoking Pipe Padre, Holy Smoking Pipe. He sent me very kindly this wonderful packet of the blessed Stonehaven. Stonehaven itself is a place on the east coast of Scotland in Aberdeenshire, a small fishing port and whatnot. The tobacco it's named after is absolutely delightful. Apparently, now what was it called? Can't remember the name of it. If you go to Greens of Leeds, which are now called the Smoke Shack or something, hang on, I'll just, I really, really like the tobacco. I'm not surprised that Bruno and others have had lots to say about it. It's very, very plum. Smoking, in fact, in my Group A freehand, not Group A, it's an A grade Group 4 freehand James Upshaw little chubby apple. It's called Smoke King now, www.smokeking.co.uk. In the UK, if for Americans that may be watching this, we can't get Esoterica at all, and what we can get is JF Germains, who make Esoterica. Now then, they are different in many respects, but I have been told that the Esoterica Stonehaven is very, very similar, if not the same, to this loose, rich, dark flake, which they sell it's called, as I've said, the Smoke King. So if you're in the UK and you wanted to get hold of some of this, I'd go to their website. It's £5.15 for 25 grams, which is about, not quite an ounce, but yeah. The other thing, so thank you, Father. I'm very grateful. It's nice to be able to try something and discover that I like it as much as you and others have liked it. But I'm going to order some of this loose, rich, dark flake whilst I've still got some of the Stonehaven, see how it measures up. What else was it? Oh yeah, and Terry Love. Where's the packet now? Sent me. I don't do that. Anyway, he sent me samples of all the Silums, green, red, blue, and black. I've often seen people talking about and raving about it. So Terry, Terry Love UK, I think, is his YouTube channel. So if you get the chance, if I remember, I'll put links to everybody that I've spoken about. I'll put them in the box down below if I can work out how to do that. Very kindly sent me those. They arrived on my doorstep the other day, and so I'm looking forward to reviewing and trying those. So yes, all in all, it was a wonderful weekend. A great pleasure to meet Jens and see the other chaps again. We had great fellowship and fun, much laughter, and I would highly recommend, if you know there are people in your country who are close at hand, or in Jens said not close at hand, but can get around a bit. It's really nice to get together with folk and enjoy. It's nice to smoke with people. That's what I have to say. Most of all, since the smoking ban, I can't even have a pipe in Clive's little shop. Um, I believe I'm allowed to smoke if I'm sampling something, but I said to Clive, I think that you'd get some Burke coming in there and go, "Oh, you're smoking," and straight over to the council offices, and he'd get in trouble, which isn't worth it really. And there's always some little Burke that want to do that. So I can't even enjoy a pipe with Clive now, really. I take my snuff in there. I usually set aside an hour or two because we always have a little chat. It's quite busy, so he serves customers and we chat, serves customers. But he's a very nice chap and very knowledgeable, particularly about tobacco. He's got his likes and his dislikes, which Jens found out. But yeah, very nice chap. So I've got a bit of a cold. I think it was, the late night. Well, it was an early morning. So there we go, a little roundup. Thanks for everybody that's commented. I will try today or tomorrow to reply to all the comments that have been made, but as I say, I've got a bad back at the moment, which requires me to take quite a lot of pain medication, and I did it out walking the dog. I threw a stick and it went. I've suffered with back problems for a while, and this one's been a particularly bad episode of it. But there we go. So yeah, wonderful. Lovely to see Dean Dongle again. Yeah, he was on top form. We had a wonderful time. But there we go. I've said that 18 times now. Capstan Blue, lovely. The Flake. Provost mixture. If you live in London or in Dublin, buy yourself a couple of tins. Age one and try it fresh. I would highly recommend that. Yeah, I think that's it. So anyway, thank you, friends. Thank you, Jens, for coming over. A splendid, splendid weekend. Thank you.